friends, it's Miss Ray here. One of the things that we'll be working on this year is telling time. Let's start by looking at two different types of clocks. So this one right here is our analog clock, and this one is our digital clock. Now, if you will you get a piece of paper out and have it look just like this. So I want you to draw a line down the middle and to the sides and write analog clock on this side and digital clock on this side, and also write parts because we're going to go over that in a little bit. And I'm going to ask you some questions and need you to listen very carefully so you can know the directions for this piece of paper. So the first question is, what do you notice about the analog clock? And the second one is, what do you notice about the digital clock? What is the same about these clocks? And lastly, what is the difference between these clocks? So I'm going to give you a few minutes, and then after those few minutes, we're going to go over them together. Okay, friends, so I have written down some answers that I have found. And for the analog clock, it is round and it is a circle. It has numbers, it has hands, and one hand is bigger. For our digital clock, it tells us what time it is. It has numbers of the time, and there are 2 dots, and the dots separate the hour from the minutes. Now I want to take a closer look at our analog clock and discuss some of the parts. So first we have numbers 1 through 12. We have a big hand, and we have a small hand. And then we have lines between the numbers. For the next few days, we're going to be focusing on telling time to the hour. The big hand of the clock will be on the 12. That hand is called the minute hand. And the small hand of the clock will tell what hour it is. The hand is called the hour hand. So I'm going to put it on a time, and I want you to think about that really, really quick. So when you read this clock, it's going to say 4 o'clock. Some people call this an hour, or on the hour, or an o'clock time. When you read the clock, you can say it's 2 o'clock or it's 5 o'clock. Let's see whether everyone can set their clocks so that they can read 3 o'clock. Okay, and if your clock looks just like this, then you have 3 o'clock. Remember, the small hand points to the hour, and the big hand will point to the minute. Like I said, you will be going over these the next few days, so I hope that you have found this useful, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.